welcome back Lords Mobile fans, thank you very much for tuning in, and today we're going to be kicking things off with some baby trap action. So with 4 solos coming at me, I'm just in my beds getting ready to heal whatever is going to end up in there, so 42k for the first hit, and in hindsight I wish after I healed my beds the first time, I just random teleported away and ate these 3 together. It would have been a little bit risky, I undoubtedly would have took some reds, but it would have took the chance of these guys recalling away. Because they've got a 30-second march, they now know I can cap, and I healed, and one of them's recalled and 2 of them recalled, so quickly I ran them away and eat the last one, and of course he gets capped also. 250k send there from him, another 246k send from him, and of course I was absolutely kicking myself that I didn't random relocate earlier and eat all 3 of those marches that were coming towards me after the first one hit. But let's have a quick look at these guys' gear. 204 million might, 3 cups, which is an interesting decision. And next, not bad, a mythic, not bad at all actually, a mythic drum, mythic vial, purple firewall plate, purple bumble helm. So not terrible gear at all. So he did manage to get 104k wounded, 125k range, and 65k T4 cav, more or less. 104k frontline wounded for me, so not even a scratch. And it's not a bad way to start the Baby Trap's new kingdom, 662. This will be one of the newest kingdoms for the next 90 days. So 5.6 million might drop for him, 117k T4 range, 15k T4 inf, and a load of meat to go with it. 40k wounded on my side, and next up we have a 151 million target with extremely dodgy gear. Definitely unexperienced, probably expecting to see me burn here, speeding towards me with 300k plus troops and his leader. And let's have a look how this one goes. I've got an army walking home, so I couldn't run away even if I wanted to pull this in, but he seems very confident. A lot of these small players have no idea, and nom nom nom, thank you for your leader. 67k XP in the right direction, 7.2 million might drop, so I'm assuming that's all T3. And it was actually 200k cab, so he sent the right thing. Probably should have just sent all cab, would have helped, and some decent gear would also help a little bit, but fair play to him, he's given it a go. And at this point I have collected all of these leaders. Only 3 of them are from solos, but I like collecting baby leaders, and I'm just having fun trying to bring some more in, and they pardon. So time to start again, be a little pest and collect some more leaders. This guy ported in really fast, sent in an army of 375k, 13.5 million might drop, that is all T4, and it was leaderless. So and then he set a rally on me, I was watching carefully, and none of his teammates joined, and it's 200k infantry leaderless. So this guy's 220 mil might plus, 245 mil might, he's healed, and he clearly has no idea what he's doing. Why is he even trying to hit me leaderless with 375k, and then following it up with a leaderless rally of 200k imp T4? And that is just crazy. Let's have a look at this. It is indeed 200k pure imp T4, and he takes another 80k reds. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end. There's some pretty big players rolling around this kingdom, and here is one of them. 467 million might, 1 billion kills, probably expecting to absolutely run through me. He does win, of course, he burns me, gives me 359k reds, but 10 million might drop for him, only 21k walking back, and it was a full imp send. He will be absolutely kicking himself he didn't send cav. And he very nearly got capped, to be honest. It wasn't too far away at all, so very well done from the baby ChaCha. Not a bad performance at all, given the opposition. 457 million might, 1 billion kills, and that is some really tasty inf gear. And coming in and smacking a 49 million might castle, I'm sure he was expecting to do a lot better than that, but fair play to him. And next up we have SizeMatters abusing a YXB victim. Tara has already gone ahead and absolutely run through him with 131 million might drop, 3.3 million reds, and that is absolutely insane. He's got loads of T4 but no meat, and that is what you get. You need meat if you are going to be taking rallies, especially from these savages. And we are all praying, hoping we don't see the bubble or even the gear change here. Not that it would help him. He doesn't have the meat, so in comes that Shiro rally. 478 million might, only 36 million kills, a lack of experience, and we've caught him sleeping in Monster Hunt gear. Still in Monster Hunt gear, dropping him down to 395 million might. That is going to be massive. 4 million losses, 89 million might drop, 3.2 million reds, and surely now the solos will be rocking in. All that's left really is range, so the imp solos come flying in. I threw one out there as well. I wasn't even that slow, but of course I get nothing. These savages are way too quick for poor old ChaCha. And less than 2 minutes after we finished zeroing him, he came online and shielded. That must be absolutely heartbreaking. So close, yet so far. And of course, I wish that poor soul all the very best for the rebuild. And this 700 million might player in speed gear has got 5 big Chinese rallies set on him. And the one and only Unakai, the mythic champ titan with the deep pockets, who of course has got T5 by this point as well. This is one of the other rally leads, and down to the right there you can see XT Superman, who is also a Titan player. So this guy, you're thinking he's gonna die with all of these rallies set on him, and I was pleasantly surprised when I saw how he took it. With the spam coming in relatively hard, the rallies are released, and look at that, all 5 pretty nice timed. Unakai definitely coming in a little bit too early, the other rallies coming in a little bit later, but they really are coming in as one. Down to 694, and on goes the war gear. So of course he is online, he's probably trying to switch the flanks in whatever works for him. 634 million might, so he dropped 70 mil might. He's definitely taken some losses, but 5 rallies and 2 of them being Titans, what an awesome result, and fair play to this guy capturing the almighty Unakai. And I think for me this video is a great example of just because one player from a guild has a dodgy troop comp doesn't necessarily mean that all of them are going to have a dodgy troop comp. And this particular YXB player obviously having a very tasty troop comp indeed. 84 million kills up to 96 million after 5 rallies, and only dropping down to 642 million might after he healed. And next up we found one of his guildmates with 2.8 billion might destroyed and 134 million kills. That is not a lot at all, so we are assuming this guy really doesn't have a lot of experience. So Labia, my man, my savage, is going to go ahead and chuck a YOLO. 479 million might as the spam gets underway, and a big shout out to Cupid and Shiro for recording this one for me, and I am super excited to see if we can get the burn here. I have honestly got no idea what happens with this one, but we are about to find out as the rally finally launches, coming in with the spam once more, just trying to make sure that if he is online he's going to struggle to get that counter with all the spam, and boom, he burns. So looking good at this point, and let's have a look. 83 million might drop on our side, only 45k walking home, but look at that, 4.9 million reds. Wow. Unfortunately, however, he did come online and shield before we could get the second rally away. So moving on swiftly, we have a Una target with no anti. Shiro has already whacked him with a massive imp rally, 85 million might drop, 5 million plus reds, and all of his range is gone, more or less, apart from the T4. So my man Ego, the absolute beast, is going to be coming in with the second rally, and it really is beautiful, in my opinion, to see these big Una players on the receiving end of some massive rallies. And this is, again, a good example of why you do not fall asleep out of gear with no anti-scout. In comes Ego with the burn, of course, 84 million might drop, 3.6 million reds, and still 9.9 million troopers to go. 1.6 million red dead T4 range in one juicy hit alone. 7 seconds now until the next rally comes storming in. Shiro getting ready on the solo, but that is a little bit optimistic, you would be thinking at this point. But these savages, look at them, they're all going in for the solo after the rally. and that is crazy. Shiro getting ready to look at the report. 4.8 million red, so he's going to recall that solo because there's still 5 million troops left. Unfortunately, not everyone was so quick to have a look, but still, look at that. 100 million might drop, 4.8 million reds, and that is absolutely insane. So now we've got to rescue some of the people that soloed. Ego coming in, 5 seconds now, and this is going to be a juicy one. Now the solos will follow this one, no problemo. 2.3 million reds. My man Shiro scrolling through this report, super speed to try and have a look what's left so we can get that solo in and finish this 0 before this guy comes online, or maybe the kills get stolen, and we certainly don't want that. So Shiro coming in with the cab solo, and if it wasn't for Shiro recording this for us, we would not have got to see this juicy 0 on a Una player. Coming in with the solo, getting the burn. Nice job indeed. Shiro being an absolute savage. Let's have a look at the solo. 11.4 million might drop, 292k reds, leaving 1.7 million troops for the rest of the savages. Here's Ego's rally, 2.3 million reds, 2.4 million survived. Emotional times as the 0 is complete, and that is why you don't fall asleep with no anti-scout in familiar gear regardless of how many troops you have. So 795 million might, and we're leaving him at 470 mil, and I wish him all the best logging into that one. And that's all for this one. I very much hope you have enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.